Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maggie and this is Maggie Budgets and Plans, the channel dedicated to my journey to pay down debt using the zero-based budgets and cash envelope systems. In today's video, we are going to go ahead and do the budget with me for my January 15th paycheck from my part-time job. If that's interesting to you, go ahead and grab a cup of something warm to drink and stick around. Hello everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful day today. It has been a pretty stressful couple of days for me, not gonna lie. It is now January 16th that I'm filming this. I meant to do it several days ago, but unfortunately on Saturday, my father got admitted to the hospital because of COVID-related complications, and he is doing well. He's recovering beautifully. It's wonderful to see the things that medications can do now, because he's changed just so dramatically, so quickly. Like, he was doing so poorly and now he's just sounding like my dad again, which is amazing. So that, while he's good now, was a very stressful couple of days, running back and forth from my job to my house to the hospital to help take care of him. My mom, unfortunately, also caught COVID, so she's quarantining in her home, so she couldn't be there with my dad. So yeah, it's been a crazy couple of days. So this is late, but yeah, I still wanted to get it filmed because I also needed it to be filmed because I am not gonna lie, I am a stress spender, as I rediscovered over the last few days. I've been spending a lot of money, and not from my cash envelopes, because haven't quite clicked into that part of my brain yet when it comes to stress spending, that I can only spend what's in the envelopes. I've been going a little crazy, so I've got to account for that in the next couple of days. So you'll see that in upcoming videos. My next budget check-in will have quite a bit of cash on stuffing, but that's all right. I didn't put anything on a credit card, and yeah, those are my goals right now. We can't predict what life will throw at us. We can just adjust. And now I know going forward that I tend to be a pretty heavy stress spender, and we'll try and account for that going forward, and hopefully try and figure out some systems to help make it so that I have other ways of managing stress outside of spending money. But yes, in today's video, we are going to go ahead and budget for this paycheck here, my January 15th paycheck from my part-time job. So all these little light blue areas are what's going to come out of that paycheck. Let's get to that budget sheet. Here we go. And let me grab my pen real quick. I left it over there. Alrighty, pen acquired. Those of you who are new to the channel, I have two jobs. I have a full-time job as a nail tech and a part-time job as a legal assistant. And my end goal is to transition out of being a legal assistant fully to just doing nails full-time. And there's some things happening in the nail salon world that yeah, there's been a lot of stuff happening over the course of the last week. So at a point in the future, I will give you guys an update on all of that, because it looks like I might be able to go independent a lot sooner than I thought. We'll have to kind of see everything that happens there, but that'll be a future video where I check in and set up probably a new planner and binder stuff for just work. But for today, we're going to focus on budgeting for my part-time income from the law firm. So my total for my paycheck is $347.64. Now, normally these paychecks, I budget an estimate because I try to do these videos before I get paid, but because it's after the date that I got paid, I know exactly how much it was. So that's the exact amount for this paycheck. And then the expenses that are coming out of this paycheck are my Acorn for $10. Now, Acorn is an app that I use to save into an investment account and into a Roth IRA account. So I put $5 a week into each of those accounts. So that's what this one is. Then we've got Upstart for $124. That is one of my debt consolidation loans. We've got Apple Music for $12, and then my health insurance payment for $35. So let's bring the calculator in and get this added up. So we've got 10 plus 124 plus 12 plus 35 equals 181. So total income is 347. I don't budget with the cents. Total expenses are 181. So 181 minus 347 equals $166 to budget with into our envelopes. All right, so let's get over to the next page. So the leftover total is 166. let's get into it. I don't want to go get my wallet right now. We're going to leave it where it is. So categories. So we've got the categories that are in my wallet are food, gas, Nova, and spending. So gas is going to get nothing. It's good till my Friday paycheck. Hi, baby girl. Here's Miss Nova coming to check in and say hi. Find out what we're up to today. All right. Thank you, babes. Let's go sit down now. All right. Food. Oh, I don't want to give it as much as I need to give it, but I've been spending a lot of money on food and I've got to account for that. Let's go ahead and just do 60. I really don't want to put that much into food, but that has been basically the amount that I have been spending. So I really need to do that. Just as a kind of behind the scenes moment, often when I'm doing these budget videos, these budget with me's, I know what I spend on my debit card. I watch my bank account very closely. So there are times in which I know that I've spent money since my last paycheck on the debit card and I don't have those funds in envelopes. So I will put money into the fund in this budget with me to take in with the knowledge that I've already spent in those categories. You'll see that quite a bit today, unfortunately, because I've just been so spendy, over the last, 4 or 5 days, especially. So yeah, unfortunately, that's just kind of the way it is. I want to make sure that I pay into those categories so that I can take money out so that everything zeroes back out again. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So Nova is going to get, let's do this. So we had 166 minus 60. We're going to do $10 in Nova. Just to give a little something into her envelope. Spending, let's go ahead and do $10 into spending. All right, so that leaves us with $86. So normally this is where I would pull out my high priority binder and focus on paying into these high priority categories. I try and pay into them out of every paycheck. Unfortunately, because I have spent so much money in other categories, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. So the categories I know that I've spent money out of are, did I spend out of books? No, I didn't spend out of books. It was games. Our games, Bath and Body, and hobbies. So games, mostly this is because when you're sitting in a hospital room for hours and hours on end, I am very anxious. And so I play mobile games very obsessively to kind of keep myself calm. And then I spend money on those mobile games. So we're going to go ahead and do, let's do $25. Let's make it $26 to take care of that $6 that I've got left over. We're going to do $26 into games, and that'll be a digital envelope, so I don't need to pull cash out for it. Oh, hello, miss. Thank you. Do you want to walk through? Thank you very much. And then that last 60, we are going to go ahead and do $30 into Bath and Body Works and $30 into hobbies. Yes, and I think that will take us, total us out again. Let's go ahead and try this again. So we had 166 minus 60 minus 10 minus 10 minus 26 minus 30 minus 30 equals 0. Okay, so that is all of the money in those in the paycheck, the leftover stuff to be cashed, already taken care of. So let's go ahead and total these up down here. So I need 150, 2 20s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s, So that is $50, $40, and $50. So 140 is going to be stuffed into cash. And then we're going to have $26 added to the digital envelopes fund. So yeah, let me grab my little Post-it. I don't even know if I have a Post-it. I'll write that down to put that into a teller slip type format for the bank in a second, because I can't find my Post-its right now. Let's go ahead and just use this spare little piece of scratch paper. So we've got teller slip. So we need $10 times 5 equals 50. $20 times 2 equals 40. And then I need 150. So the total coming out again out of the bank is $140. So I will take that with me to the bank this morning and on my way to work and go ahead and withdraw that cash. So there we go, you guys. A very fast and simple cash stuffing. Mostly just, sometimes this is just what you have to do to account for money that you've already spent. And I would much rather do it this way than put it on a credit card and just say, oh, it doesn't matter. I'll take care of it later. I'll take care of it later. That's the way I got into a lot of this debt, is by always telling myself I'd take care of it later and then not doing it. So I really like the fact that this system helps me focus on being accountable. So, you know, I've only spent this money over the last couple of days, and out of this paycheck, I am accounting for it. I am making sure that I can cover those expenses. And then my next paycheck, which will be this Friday from my full-time job, that paycheck will be more of our normal, paying into the envelopes more, all of those types of things. So yeah, there we go, you guys. That is going to be it for today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.